Gordon, thank you for joining us on Dating Data.
Lovely to be here.
How do we know you?
You'll know me from Ready Steady Cook, which I did for 14 years, and Celebrity X Factor, where I sang very badly indeed.
Weren't you once one of the top 100 best-looking men in the world?
That is true. I was also Cosmopolitan's Bachelor of the Year for London.
Are there any lovers in your life?
I am single, footloose and fancy-free.
What are you doing about it, Sunshine?
Well, Confucius say, man with library card does not buy books, so I'll leave the rest to your imagination.
Please can you tell me about your first date?
My first date, that's going back a bit. I think it was probably a school social or a school ball, actually. And like most people's first date, full of anticipation and absolutely no action.
Did you graduate from college as a virgin?
No.
Have you ever dated another celebrity?
Yes.
Name names, please.
No.
Boring. Who would you most like to take on a date?
I think that part of the date, obviously there has to be sexual attraction, there has to be all that sort of thing, but also the mind is probably the most attractive organ in a body. So I would probably date somebody like Germaine Greer.
God, give me strength.
You could sell tickets to that one.
You could, but who would buy them? What's the worst date you've ever been on?
The first date after a breakup of a long-term relationship, and I found someone I very much fancied and invited them out to a very expensive West End media club, and thought the best thing to do obviously was to get ordering, so I ordered a bottle of good red wine and a grouse, and then found out that she was a teetotal Buddhist vegetarian. Not a good move.
What do you like wearing on a date?
Ideally nothing.
Too much information. What recipe do you use to get someone in the sack?
Ideally, you'll be using your mind to get them in the sack first. But anything like lobster, which shows that you've thought about it, that you've put a bit of money behind it, and you're going to have a good time. Mayonnaise, I think, is incredibly sexy. And also chocolate. Obviously, melted chocolate is great as well. Every girl loves a good chocolate cake.
I actually prefer crisps. If foreplay was a food, what would it be?
Very good question, Data. I think that foreplay would probably be asparagus because it's fresh, it's long-lasting, and if you treat it well, you get to the tip.
This is turning into a carry-on film. What's your top tip for the bedroom?
I think my number one tip in the bedroom would be to go slow and make sure that everybody's enjoying it. By everybody, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
Chef, do you ever bring food into the bedroom?
Ice cubes are great in the bedroom, so are strawberries. I'm not a fan of squirty cream, but chocolate's also quite useful.
Where's the rudest place you've ever put chocolate?
Data, you're one. I'm not telling you that.
Look, he's blushing now. Do you have any advice for modern daters?
The rules have all changed. Obviously, the whole sort of equality between sexes is all very well in the workplace, but doesn't necessarily work that way in dating. I think the idea is just to go with the flow. And obviously, that way you get to know that your partner much better anyway.
Thank you very much, Ross. Goodbye.
The joy is entirely mine, Data. Thank you.